But we have to start in Anfield, where on Friday, Liverpool or Jürgen Klopp announced, hey, my tank is nearly empty. I am running out of gas. I'm going to leave at the end of the season. I wrote a long column on the website giving my views. Really, really good.
Very good.
And for me, though, the big takeaway, we'll get into the details of the nitty-gritty and obviously the fact that they beat Norwich 5-2 this weekend, is the admission of humanity, the admission of weakness, which is, it's not something we see from leaders, right? CEO types, managers, so on. Very true. Because, and partly the reason we always thought, they have to show their self-confidence, they have to show their invulnerability. That's how they get buy-in. People have to have faith in them if somebody is weak or vulnerable or tired. But I think the world has changed. And maybe it's millennials, maybe it's men's mental health, whatever. Somebody can come out and say this. Yeah. I know, hopefully, that they'll still follow him between now and June.
Yeah, I think the fragility, I think you can be strong like Klopp and Liverpool and still fragile. And I think this is why he highlighted... you can be Roy Hodgson and be 20 years older than Klopp and still feel that you've got enough energy to manage the Premier League, and be 20 years younger like Klopp and feel like this is it now. I can't give much more. Even if you are at a really good time, you started to rebuild, you've got a very good young squad for years to come. So you would think, actually, this is a great time for Klopp. Why is he stepping down now? And I think it's because for all the things that we see, the rebuilding process, the success on the pitch, him on the touchline, that really seems to be exactly like he was last year, the year before, etc., etc. Deep under, there's clearly a lassitude, tiredness. I don't know if there's problem more private that he can't talk about right now. Maybe not. But man, what a shock that was. Because Xavi, we talk about later, under pressure, you can see.
Different situation.
You can see. But for Klopp, I think nobody expected. And a secret like this, very often, as you know, kind of leaks or you hear about it, you hear something. This time, they kept it under wrap and then he just announced the bombshell.
So they came out and he told the club, he told FSG in November. And naturally I thought, okay, did they start discreetly asking questions? I don't think they did, because like you said, you can't keep this under wraps for 2 months. There's just too many moving parts, right? If you start talking to other people. So there is the question of what happens next. And instantly people are going to say, oh, look, Carlo Ancelotti re-upped at Real Madrid, which means, hey, look, Xabi Alonso, maybe. We'll get into that later. But there's so many more questions, because this is definitively the end of an era, right? When you think about it, in the front office, Mike Gordon gone, Julian Ward gone, before him, Michael Edwards gone. Yeah. On the pitch, Henderson gone, Fabinho gone, Firmino gone, Sadio Mane gone, Mohamed Salah and Virgil van Dijk. You know, Salah 1 year left. I think Van Dijk is 2 years. Yeah. But still, like, this is the transition. Yeah. And now they have to start knocking on doors and figure things out. But it felt like
Klopp would oversee that transition.
It felt that way. It felt very much guaranteed to me that he would say, look, we brought in these younger players. We're rebuilding for the future. I think when FSG got the call, and by the way, sorry, the other big insecurity is Fenway Sports Group themselves, right? Yeah. John W. Henry and Tom Warner are both in their 70s. They put the club up for sale. I mean, they said, oh, we're looking for investment, strategic partners at a certain valuation. Never happened. But once you put a club up for sale, it's kind of for sale. That is going to be a big, big insecurity between now and the end of the season. Jules, for me, I want to get your thoughts on this. The biggest thing for Klopp, and I do have some positivity for it, is it's almost like a win-one for the Gipper situation between now and the end of the season, right? He's given so much of this club. Yeah. And the players will actually be energized and motivated more than they would be. It's
a sad news, and Friday was a sad day, but I think it's going to boost those players who would want to finish as the highest possible. They're having that incredible next 4 months, win everything they can. I really feel that they will want to give him the perfect send-off, and send-off will be winning all 4 trophies that they can still win, for example. But if you think that could be a downer, I think for them, it would be an upper, you said?
Yeah, it'll be a boost. It'll be a boost.